¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Bienvenidos una vez más a su canal del unboxing. El día de hoy estamos aquí en Anaheim, California, en el WonderCon 2019, nuestro primer WonderCon. Vamos a ver qué tal nos va. Tenemos varias cositas que hacer hoy. Hoy es el día 1, es viernes. Vamos a estar durante todo el fin de semana. Esperemos que sea un muy buen día hoy. Tenemos algo preparado para todos ustedes que espero que les guste mucho. Vamos a estar en el panel de la película Dark Phoenix y vamos a tener una entrevista con los actores. Así es que no olviden suscribirse al canal, darle like a este video, mucho, denle mucho amor y ¡vámonos! Y aquí nos encontramos con el Autobot más querido de todos, Bumblebee. El DVD y el Blu-ray van a estar disponibles a partir del 2 de abril. Para bajar en digital ya está disponible, así es que vayan a descargar esta película que está genial con Super Bumblebee. Aquí a mis espaldas tenemos un escenario de Game of Thrones que está por estrenarse este abril ya todo el mundo quiere que llegue abril. Nos disponíamos a entrar, pero la verdad las chicas que están atendiendo dan un pésimo servicio, una pésima atención. Es una fotografía que te tomas, se ve que está la muralla, está pequeño la verdad, pero pues no queremos dejar pasar la oportunidad de tomarnos una foto allá adentro. Espero que al rato que regresemos ya no estén estas chicas. Pues en este momento queda inaugurado el WonderCon 2019 y atrás de nosotros está el salón de los exhibidores. Vamos a ver a todas las compañías del día de hoy que trajeron sus productos para mostrar, para que los coleccionistas puedan adquirir piezas exclusivas, piezas muy interesantes. ¿Qué les parece si vamos a dar una vuelta? Estamos en la sala de prensa en este momento, estamos esperando al cast de Dark Phoenix, de la película de Marvel, esta próxima película que va a salir el mes de junio, si no mal recuerdo. Les haremos algunas preguntas a los actores, a ver qué esperamos de esta nueva entrega de Marvel, qué esperamos de Dark Phoenix, que se ve una película, como lo dice el nombre, muy oscura. Y bueno, acompáñenos para que vean qué nos contestaron.
Oh, I need to. Same place, yeah.
I'm extremely excited. I actually haven't even seen it, so yeah, I mean, a lot of what I can recollect from shooting it was being in green screens and pretending to float in chairs and all this stuff that looked very goofy, so I can't wait to see it on the screen.
Very good. It has been difficult to fit into a group that already has time working together.
Yeah, that's a great question. Everyone has been so welcoming. It's honestly felt like I've been an adoptee of a loving family. I'm honestly just honored to be a part of the group, and they've taken me on like one of their own. And Yeah.
Nightcrawler is one of my favorite characters from X-Men. What makes this special to play?
He's one character, not just in the Marvel, universe, but in any character that I've played that I relate to the most, just through the kind of traumas and certain struggles he's gone through that have led him to almost revelation in God or in the answers of the universe or his purpose. Yeah, that's something that I've definitely kind of experienced in my own life, so it's very special playing him.
Your character has one of the best superpowers, in my opinion.
Appreciate it.
If you had a superpower, which one would it be?
Teleporting is obviously a very cool one, but I've been saying today I'd love to fly. I don't know why, I'd love to fly, but yeah, teleporting is pretty damn cool. Yeah.
Our channel, we have a channel on YouTube.
Yes.
And we dedicated to unbox geeky things.
Oh, cool.
Collectibles.
Yeah.
Do you collect anything?
I don't collect anything within that revelation of the universe and things of such. I've stopped trying to collect too many material objects, but I always appreciate it. I have many friends that collect pops.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm waiting to see that they will create a Nightcrawler pop.
Yeah, I will need.
I know, me too. So, but yeah, I appreciate collections. Thank you, man.
You've been so kind. Thank you.
I think you could just, it's dark, and there's a lot of conflict going on in between the X-Men internally, and also with Jean Grey, combating the Phoenix and the urges and everything that comes out that way. So there's a lot of conflict. I think it's going to be an intense ride and a little bit darker this time around, which will be exciting. He's trying to grow up a little bit, trying to be a little bit more responsible and save the world. Still playing video games, but a little bit less.
Do you think the challenges, and the themes are different? What does it talk about this time?
Yeah, I think it's it's sort of about an intervention and helping a loved one who is out of control and needs a lot of help. And how do you go about doing that? There's sort of a line between good and evil crossed. So it's about helping loved ones, I think.
How relevant are the X-Men today? I mean, how do you think it talks to us in our society, in the world of today?
Well, I think the X-Men is a universal theme. I mean, mutants, it could be anybody who's discriminated against, and I feel like, the union of them and the power that they bring together as a force is a brilliant metaphor for anybody who's discriminated against. So I think they're very powerful films for that reason.
Unboxing.
Unboxing. Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Fine, very good.
Yes.
It's your Storm, Halle Berry's
Yes.
one. In which way your character is better?
Well, I wouldn't say that either are better or worse than each other. I would say that in these more recent movies, we have actually given Storm something to say. Literally, she's actually speaking in the movie. So that's nice. But what's also incredible about being able to play Storm is that we're taking it in about 10-year increments because we started from the beginning. And I made sure that if you were watching it chronologically, that you would be able to tell the difference between 16, 17-year-old Storm working with Apocalypse, and then the Storm that we get when we see Halle Berry come into her own as Storm. And I wanted to create that through line.
Time doing it together?
It can be. I've heard that from other people who are a part of major franchises that have already been established. What is so beautiful about X-Men is that no one does that. Michael and James and Simon and Hutch, they made it so clear that this was going to be a family. We are a family. And so for me, when I was coming into this, and me and Sophie, this was our first major budget type of movie, and we were really nervous about it, and everyone made us feel so loved and so taken care of, and we even talked a lot about it. We were like, people are kind of nice to us, and that was really nice. I mean, this is a family. If you made it this far, then come on, kid, you're already in it.
Any message for the Latin American fans and Elon Musk friends?
Yes. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I know you're going to love the movie. I know you're going to love Storm. Just let me know. Shoot me a text.
Do you have been involved in several Marvel movies. What do you like most about this genre?
What do I like most about what?
These superhero movies.
Look, they're great fun in terms of spectacle. I like making big movies, so it's great fun that way. You get to do things that otherwise none of us can actually do, which is sort of exciting. But specifically to the X-Men movies, it's always been the complexity of the characters. It allows you to take different kinds of journeys with them collectively and with them individually than you could otherwise. And I think, look, to me, these comics are essentially the same as myth, right? And the myth can teach, myth illustrates by virtue of creating a metaphor that doesn't require it be as intense as real life. But you can get at some of the same values, some of the same ideas, and that's part of what this world offers up.
So there's a change in this universe where they're accepted now.
Yeah.
Right? And
yeah.
it's a struggle.
Yeah. Part of the fun was getting to kind of reset that deck a little bit and see what does the world look like where the mutants are accepted, and not only accepted but beloved, famous. Where they'd have fan pages or whatever else if it weren't in the 90s, and see what the consequences of that were. I mean, one of the themes that Simon had talked about wanting to explore was fame and the consequence of fame, and how different characters within the X-Men would respond differently to that. You see a very different answer from Raven as to how she's feeling about the state of affairs than you do from Charles, and it's something I found fascinating for us to look at, because it kind of scratches under the surface a little bit of, okay, yes, Professor X, yes, he's running the school, yes, he's been in charge, but there's more to it than that, and I love that the characters get to question his motives, get to question if, just because it's consistent with what you've been trying to do for so long doesn't make it right.
Now keep that applause going, because I'm going to start welcoming our panel today with, first of all, our director, Simon Kinberg, and producer, Hutch Parker.
Wow, a lot of people.
Right?
Very cool.
It's happening, you guys.
Yes, it is. Thank you guys for being here.
So Simon, ease us into this. Tell us the end of Dark Phoenix.
Everybody dies. They turn to dust.
Oh no, too soon. But actually, so Dark Phoenix for X-Men fans is like, it's very, very fresh in our minds all the time. It's a great storyline. I've seen it a little bit before.
Yep.
But tell me why right now was the moment for this movie to get made.
Well, Dark Phoenix was my favorite storyline, being a hardcore comic reader growing up. And I always imagined if there was ever going to be an X-Men movie, I never thought I'd be involved in it. But if there was ever going to be an X-Men movie, that's the one I wanted to see.
Guys, don't mess this up. Sophie Turner! You guys did such a good job. A+. My God, you have this cast wrangled like nothing. They know how to follow instruction and everything. First time director, A+.
We're family.
That's the thing. I mean, I think it shows on screen that you guys are so close, and I suspect that you know each other relatively well. To ease all of us into this panel process, there's a lot of serious stuff in Dark Phoenix, but I also think that it's balanced with a lot of like family and a lot of lighter stuff, and there are great moments between you guys. So the first question that I wanted to throw at you, just down the line, is if Professor X could see inside your head, is there a hobby or a memory or like a funny story that he would see? Right? And feel free to answer for other people too and call them out on things. That's what we're here for.
Memory from the movie?
I mean, it could be from the movie. It could also be from your personal life, and everyone's gonna tweet about it and bother you forever.
Right.
Yeah, I love it.
Let's start with Sophie.
I mean, actually, Sophie, I'll just give you like a really easy one to just tee it up for you. Like, tell us the end of Game of Thrones. Go. Oh my God, I love it. You're shot in that last clip that we saw where you thought she was gone, right? And I felt that from you. So can you talk about that challenge? Because this is sort of new for Cyclones.
Thank you.
It's like, it's kind of like when in Judge Dredd, like, you know, you can't see a face, but you're getting emotion. This is good stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of eyebrow acting. So I just sit in the mirror and no, it's good. You know what? This movie is really fun. We've all been saying in some of our interviews earlier that it's fun because these movies kind of they jump from decade to decade. So a lot happens over the course of 10 years, and so you get to explore these characters in different chapters of their life. And so in this chapter, Jean Grey starts to kind of wrestle with this dark force, and it kind of splits the entire team up into two groups, and one who feels that she's still the same person and they can save her, and the other feels that she's maybe a little too dangerous. So there's some really interesting, complex character dynamics, and yeah, I would say the visor is like, it can be difficult, but then you have like Cody and Nick who have to wear blue makeup all day long and prosthetics on their hands, and like someone has to feed them their banana.
Nightcrawler is such an important part of the team, and that's something that really comes across in this movie is how needed everyone is and how everybody's such a functional part. But now that you say that, it actually occurs to me that his usefulness is essentially like him hugging people, right?
Very sweet way to put it, thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, he just likes to get a bit of touch. I think too it is. Yeah.
I love it, man.
Adults don't touch each other. Yeah, I know that sounds really weird, but like adults, we don't touch each other. You touch kids, you don't touch adults. What a beautiful power.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for pointing that out.
I love it. You got a couple moves with that.
That's it, little clap.
Yeah, it's like a shout out to Hugs. Sequences with great music. And so I wanted to ask you, just like personally, is there a song that like really resonates with you that you would set your own personal slow-mo sequence to?
Yes.
And you have to get really close to the mic.
Yes.
There you go. I'm gonna crack that whip on you, brother.
I think maybe, do you guys know that song at the end of Mortal Kombat? When the ghosts are coming up? No?
Will you sing it for us?
Yeah, would you?
I go,
Pues venimos saliendo en este momento del panel de Dark Phoenix y sinceramente yo no tenía muchas expectativas de la película. No sé si haya sido también por el hype de estar con los actores, de ver el preview y todo eso, pero las escenas que nos mostraron exclusivo para los que estuvimos ahí presentes en el panel, fueron 10 minutos aproximadamente, pero estuvieron geniales. Las secuencias de acción que están poniendo dentro de la película están muy bien. Es que después de estar con los actores, ver estos avances exclusivos en el panel, la verdad nos quedamos con muchas ganas de ver más. Las secuencias están muy interesantes, hay mucha acción, muy buenos efectos especiales. Así es que Dark Phoenix el 7 de junio se estrena. No sé si en todo el mundo, pero el 7 de junio se estrena. Y para los que estuvimos ahí asistiendo al panel, nos regalaron este hermoso print de Dark Phoenix. La verdad está muy chulo. Si alguien lo quiere, son 500 pesos. Ok, va a estar disponible en la tienda del unboxing. No hay tienda del unboxing, pero Pues terminamos el día 1 del WonderCon. Fue una experiencia sensacional este día 1. Logramos cubrir lo que queríamos cubrir, logramos conseguir lo que queríamos conseguir, así es que nos vamos súper contentos, algo cansados pero muy felices. El día de mañana estaríamos regresando al día número 2 del WonderCon. Si quieren ver la segunda parte, este video nos vamos a ir a lo bajito. Quiero que llegue a 20 likes. Llegando a 20 likes, subimos el día 2 del WonderCon 2019, así es que no se vayan sin antes darle un buen like al video, suscribirse al canal por favor, activar la campanita para que les lleguen notificaciones de nuevos videos, lo mismo de siempre, comenten, denle like, compartan y nos estamos viendo en la siguiente. Hasta luego.